outside! Oh! Right guys, we're on the way into the rink. It's race day.
The day has come. Niall's waited 21 years for this moment. Today's the moment. So we're all gathering together in the encore. We're all going to cheer Niall, Kat and Faz on. Let's go.
Blood.
She finishes with 42.96.
The countdown's on. About 5 minutes to go.
We're all here. Wes, Thea, Brandon, tons of other people in the encore.
Let's do this now. One son.
Bit nervous now, bit nervous.
I don't get nervous, but I'm starting to get a bit shaky, you know what I mean? I'm a little bit weak.
Go on, son.
One now!
Tracy for great YouTube. For career in 3 hair for the USA Army.
Come on now, come on.
Alright, speed up.
Plays Tracy in 3rd and looking very comfortable.
Come on now. Go on. Then move. Take this.
That's to go.
Nice. No. Yeah.
Just Tracy for great career in 3rd still.
Wind up.
Now Tracy
it tight.
can make a move through.
Go on, boy.
First 2 across the line, qualify as of right.
Come on now. Come on.
Still to that.
Go on now.
Come on!
Yes, come on.
Come on, set him up.
Go.
Outside!
No.
With a photo finish there, and what a disappointment for Niall Tracy. He was looking for a way through, all the way through that.
He skated well.
Blistering, just hit at the post.
It's a shame that he's only distance.
The Olympic record is standing held by Charles Hamlin.
Quick video about the race. So yeah, it was 1,000 meters. Game plan was to go out there and get to the front. We knew it was going to be hard. We had the Dutch and the Koreans, as countries that are notoriously great at short track. So we knew it was going to be a challenge with them in the race. We obviously had the American lad as well.
Going into the race, Niall had a couple of chats about strategies to take in and what to really look out for.
Going into it, I felt great. I didn't feel overwhelmed, didn't feel stressed. I remember waking up in the morning being like, oh, we're racing today, but not feeling like, oh geez, we're racing today. Great night's sleep, all that kind of stuff.
Speed was good, energy was good. Niall was in a great place. The skaters get called to the line, and the gun went off, and Niall didn't have an ideal start.
Plan was to get to the front. Unfortunately, it didn't quite happen. We started second and we got to 3rd on into the first corner. And I could tell straight away Itzhak had gone to the front. He cut it quite hard, so we were like, okay, keep it calm.
Race picked up quite quickly. Itzhak moved to the front. Then him and Jang traded places a couple times.
And I remember looking at Shuey on the side of the barrier, and he was being like this. I was like, yeah, just nice and relaxed. Make sure it's efficient because it's a fast race. You're going to make sure you want to be there at the end. It's hard to think about what you're thinking in a race, but I remember feeling like it was any other race. I felt like I was skating great, and I didn't feel like, oh, it's the Olympics, you need to do this, or I felt like I was skating technically really well, and I remember even when it got to 2 laps to go, and I was like, wow, that was quick. Normally you should be really hurting by now. I was like, oh, it feels quite good.
My one criticism to Niall after the race was, I think he was 3 laps to go, which is quite uncharacteristic of Niall. He only did 1 out of the corner on a couple corners. His reflection to me was, he was feeling pretty good, and he felt like he had enough speed.
And I knew that 3rd probably wasn't going to be good enough with the timings and the advancements that are through other rounds. And I knew that the American boy was behind me, so it was sort of a case of defending but also attacking. And I tried to throw in some lines, and
he was looking to set up a pass on Itzhak, and Itzhak's fifth ranked in the world. Yeah, the outcome is not ideal. We fell over, and Niall was quite frustrated with that. But
I mean, that short track, I probably I wouldn't have changed it. I much prefer going out and given it a good go, and we showed that like we're racing against some of the world's best, and we're staying with them, and we're giving them a good challenge. So
you know, I couldn't have been happier with the way he took the race on, and he was in the mix right up until the very end.
So yeah, like positive for the future and optimistic. So like now we've got some, just like we've been training pretty hard, helping Cat and Farrell. Cat's still got some more, another distance left. And then yeah, looking forward to the world champs in Montreal and having another go at the 1000, but also the 15 and 5. But yeah, I loved it. So, and it came off, and I was obviously really disappointed, and watching everyone else go through the 1000s and watching the 1000s go on, quite sad being like, oh, like it's first Olympics, young. I still feel like there's a lot more to do, and many more Olympics is to do, and many more normal races to do. So yeah, it was good stuff. I'm just in the village now. As you can see, there's our block. For the next video, we're thinking about maybe doing a Q&As of asking some questions to me here in Beijing, and I'll answer them. So leave your questions in the comments and we'll get to them and hopefully answer them in the next video. Cheers, thank you. Like and subscribe.